Cavs right now with the #1 record.
You know, for Minnesota, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
The way they've gotten them the rebounds has been impressive.
Let's go to the sideline and hear some news about Austin Reeves. Allie, what have you heard?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Bulls. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Nobody wants an injury, especially this early in the season, but the good news is he's been cleared by the training staff to play through it. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Well, good to know about his status. And regardless of how serious an injury it is, nobody wants to let their team down.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Here's Thomas, following the score by Minnesota.
Who got hit?
Shot clock at 6. To win the full spell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. The shot comes out. Okoro, the defensive effort. Outside Jones. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Well, even though he's just 6'1", Jones is confident inside. Doesn't fear going up amongst taller players.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Bulls trail by 11. Smith outside. Pass to Jones. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. A timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
Thomas outside. From deep. And the three-pointer goes. Thomas has got 5 now.
Well, Thomas is an eager three-point shooter. He wasn't going to pass up that shot.
Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
No good on the free throw. Second free throw, no good. The Bulls trail by 6. To the paint. It's stolen. And we'll send it over to Allen Force.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Memphis was simply terrific. He put up a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, it'll be interesting
to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second-chance points thus far.
The Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Thomas. The three is up. And MP with a rebound.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this game.
Into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
35 seconds left now in the first quarter. The kick is to Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
The Timberwolves lead by 10. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 25 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
That's to Vucevic. Here's Mayo. Now here's Thomas. No good. Misses at the buzzer. MP getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back with you shortly. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Patrick Williams, Dillingham out there with Cameron Thomas, and it's Mayo in at the small forward.
When we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Here's Dillingham, covered by MP. Pass to Dillingham. To the inside. With the one-handed jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more. Oh, come on.
Here's Vucevic. Here's Dillingham. Lets it go from deep. 5 to shoot. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on it.
Pass to Thomas. To the middle. And there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to be on MP. Chicago shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And the free throw, no good. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponent you're supposed to beat. What goes into that?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Down goes. Count it. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Thomas gets it done from anywhere. Incredible when he's this close to the rim.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on it.
Chicago grabs the miss.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great
Zasenge. Pass to Dillingham. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. MP with the hammer.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
They set the pick. Here's Thomas. It's stolen by MP. Take it away. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dillingham with the bucket.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to test on that.
Here's MP. MP going to work inside.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
The Bulls trail by 11. The floater. Dillingham, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten an impressive 6 ball in the second.
Meeting the defense's challenge. That's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, in the first half here, I mean, he's really struggling with his free throws.
And Chicago going with a whole new group out there. And both free throws good for MP. Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Stay here. On the wing, Jones. Covered by MP. Puts the move on. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
An easy 2 on the layup. 41 points for MP.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Outside Reeves. Jones feels it out. To the inside. Here's Smith. The rebound by Zagoras. Minnesota leading by 15. The 3, DiVincenzo. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
So you sit in with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Outside, Williams. MP against Jones. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Hold on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 3rd turnover of the quarter. He's got to slow things down.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Reach halftime on this one. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 13. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding with a... And what better time than... Thanks, as always.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this. The Timberwolves lead by 20. They've got MP, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Lou Dort. And it's Scottie Pippen. And it's Baron J in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 43 points.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Pass to Williams. Here's Reeves. Dort defending. Now here's Thomas. The D's right on him. Rebounded by Pippen. Minnesota shooting it at 61%. A terrific average. Here's MP. No good with a layup. Thomas outside. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and your all-time starting five?
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the Clippers' all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
Williams a screen on Dort. Pass to Dillingham. Shoots from the block. And it's long. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Steps back. Here's Dillingham. And the shot goes.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. MP and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, I like when MP takes initiative like this because it forces the defense to react.
And the Bulls making a change here. Smith's checked in. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Mr. Incredible. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Reeves up top. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The shot's good.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or else they can expect Smith to keep going at them down there.
Here's MP. And it's good. He hits another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Dillingham. Covered by MP. Pass to Reeves. Chicago passing it around. Dillingham, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Inside. Oh, deflected. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Reeves. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And that's what Reeves does. So much of his offense is predicated on his skill handling the rock.
And the layup is good. MP's got 54 points.
Like a matador. Oh, no. There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them slay this game.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Oh, MP with a block. And good. There's another.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. To the paint. MP throws it down.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assistance.
Right side Reeves. Shoots over to Sumer. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during the fourth quarter. And the basket by MP.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Thomas. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. but it's not enough to get that high pick. You got to get that one right.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top kicks stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the third, fourth, fifth, sixth picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
Back to Thomas. Kick up to Williams. Pocket 4. From three-point range. Rebound Minnesota. MP's got rebound number 8 now. Williams grabs the board. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Reeves. Williams with the screen. Thomas outside. Out to the right wing. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Good D by MP.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Got it. Good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And that one's good. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
To halt the run. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Dillingham. And again, no good by Chicago.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Hey, who got him?
And here's Thomas. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Here's MP. He got it again! Sensational!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Outside Reeves. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Zakorov's shot is good.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Now Thomas. Shot from 16. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Yeah, Thomas has options out there. He has the touch to score in the mid-range area.
Hits yet again. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Thomas with the ball. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches have much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And was a monster game for MP.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Look at who's out there now for Chicago. Ellis is checked in for Williams. Okoro comes in for Thomas. And it's Trey Jones in for Dillingham. Jones' shot is good.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
Here's MP. Chicago with a rebound. 20 seconds left in the game. Pass to Reeves. Picked by Smith. Left side Reeves. Back to Jones. Driving in. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating.
A great scoring effort from you tonight, MP. Brian, back to you.
Thanks, Dom. And that'll do it, folks. With
dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
Won't those get soggy?
Yeah, the air fryer. Crisp them right up.
MP.
It's good, MP.
First day. A little nervous here. Oh, look at all those people.
Stay on point. Keep your eyes moving around the crowd.
MP.
Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance here to check out some stats for MP.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got Beard. Wells is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Queen into the center position. And for the Timberwolves, MP out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. Then it's Dosunmu. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Possessions can end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, 2 of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebound.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work hard to secure the ball.
And the call on the shot sends it to the line. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome defender, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a really good point. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Tim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all of himself.
Well, there is no question. He is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
Here's Williamson. Following the block on the Timberwolves. There's the whistle. Illegal screen. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
You know, just looking back at things, I'd be hard-pressed to find a more complete stretch of games by anyone in the league. He was getting it done and stuffing the stat sheet night in and night out on both ends of the floor. Truly a dominant player.
That's the Pelicans with the ball. Following the block by the Timberwolves. Here's Williamson. They recover. Pass the field. Here's Queen. There's the 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's MP following the score by New Orleans.
Good. Finishing through contact is required in the NBA. He knows he can't let guys stop him.
Williamson outside.
Good shot. Watch him.
Right to shoot. Great defense from McDaniel.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Wells. The drive by MP. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
When you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit. And that feeling is good.
Queen. Williamson against McDaniel. Beautiful shot is up.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
There's Gobert, and he drops in the layup on the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now Williamson. He's the Bucks' last outing. And again, no good by New Orleans. Minnesota with the ball. They've actually won 10 points to 2 during this run. Now Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam tapped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time. And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Williamson looking it over. No good. Nice defense from McDaniel.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dosunmu with it. Guarded by Wells. Here's Embiid. Hands to the ball out of bounds. Williamson touches it back.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Zion Williamson. He's averaging 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
Yeah, controlling the boards helps your team in so many ways. You get those extra possessions. You can dictate the flow of the game. Unbelievable. It defies physics. How can a guy that big stay in the air that long?
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Embiid. He's coming off an unbelievably scoring game.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 11-point game. Pass to Queen. A three. And B grabs the miss. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Timberwolves, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
MB finds Edwards. Edwards with the stop.
The swing intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Ritter is wide open. No, Booker with the triple. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Clippers in L.A.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
Pelicans trail by 11. To the paint. Stolen by McDaniel. Gobert down low. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And here is Williamson. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking.
Nice! Williamson showing you he's just too strong to be contained. That time he exploded right through the contact.
Here is Edwards. This game he had 28 points. MV finds McDaniel. A three. Good, and the assist goes to MV.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Spears. Covered by MP. That's to Wells. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Timberwolves leading by 12. MP right side. The shot's good. MP's got 18 points.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
DiVincenzo against Poole. And just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the game. What can those teams do to improve?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw from Fermisi. Keon Ellis, he's checked in for the Pelicans. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. 3 on 3. Here's MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This seems to be an era, Tim, of parity in the NBA, but some say there has been a lack of rivalries as well, kind of the culprit.
Well, I think it's tough to have rivalries as often now because you need some sort of a history in the postseason, and I just don't think we've had it. Kevin, also, I think it's because some of the stars have changed teams as frequently as makes those rivalries less likely.
Can you think of the last real rivalry we've had in the postseason, even going to the finals?
I think it has to be Steph's Golden State Warriors and LeBron's Cleveland Cavaliers 4 straight finals appearances.
It's the Timberwolves now, following the score by New Orleans. George with a screen for DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Lou George. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Pippin's checked in. Spears is checked in. Here's MP. He's got 19. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Reed finds MP. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Edmisi. Sadiq Bey is out there with Jones. That moves Spears. And it's Murray in at the 2-guard spot. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night.
Good stuff as always, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across.
Well, I expect a roll early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And we've seen him more over the years. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. He's going to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of level of versatility at all. A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Now here's Williamson. He has 5. Bey with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Spears. Reed with the rebound.
And this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
MP passes to Edwards. And Reed gets to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Missing. Dunk by MP.
MP just explodes off the floor. What an athlete.
Lions trail by 6. Murray outside. No good from outside. Minnesota's gone 1-2 on 3 corners. Dunk by MP.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that. Now here's Bey. He's going to have a 13-point game against the Clippers. Williamson outside. Here's Spears. And it's off from 3-point range.
It hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for him.
Right here.
Reed with a screen for MP. Reed gets the bucket. And it's a 10-point
Timeout. Timeout.
From MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Some changes for New Orleans. Queens checked in. And Jalen Wells subbed in for Bey. To Queen. Here's Williamson. They need this. Queen can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's MP. MP can bring the top pocket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
McDaniels against Williamson. Pass to Wells. It's up a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert has got his 4th rebound. That's going to hit tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
DeJounte Murray, who's checked in for fear.
All the energy is on the other side right now. Every miss just makes it worse.
This is trying to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and empty up.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Let's go to our 2K. 3-point shooter, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. Anthony Edwards on top.
He just oozes with confidence out there beyond the arc. That's where he makes his living, as he should. I mean, given how efficient he's been from long range.
And the Pelicans miss again.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
Now here's Murray. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Clippers. Pass to Queen. Now Murray. To end the cold streak, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Murray. Here's Murray with the jam.
Well, Murray saw an opening to the rim, and he turned on the Jets.
Timberwolves leading by 17. A three from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 41.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
They set the pick. Williamson against McDaniel. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Gobert the pass to MP. Back to Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish.
Pass to Queen. Here's Murray.
You better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the game ends.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. Well, you won't find many point guards with better physical to his team than DeJounte Murray.
Look, Kevin, he's 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. That makes him disruptive defensively, and he is more than capable on the other end.
Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now, here's Reed. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And a wide open look for MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And this is where Williamson is unstoppable from close range.
Here's MP. His last shot. Wells with it. McDaniel and finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Here's MP. Pelicans pull it in. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniel got his 3rd rebound with that last one here tonight. And now Wells pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And so MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Now here's Williamson. Following the miss by MP. And again, New Orleans has no up. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Dosunmu finds MP. Murray with the defensive effort. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting with 42%.
That's as good as it gets. Woo! Man, that is a clever move from Williamson, showing you his agility.
MP, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the deep.
And there's Murray on the assist from Wells. Murray's got 18 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Reed kicks to MP. Trying to get something. And MP throws it down.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his
after this break.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. One or two of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the New Orleans Pelicans.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Pelicans trail by 16. Dosunmu is up there with Jaden McDaniel. Then it's MP. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position. So that's the line from Minnesota. And Peters has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. There's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed on both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points. And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Here's Fear. Takes the three. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. And it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, and now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks. They get it back. Williams moving it around. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Minnesota leading by 13 to the inside. Oh, got it again. Sensational.
And how many times have we seen him fill it up this season? It seems like he's scoring 50 every night.
That gives him the fourth most 50-point games in a single season. What a milestone. Pass to Fear. 6 to shoot. Well, he sets the pick for Fear. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
He doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that week.
Wow. Here's a P. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's the triple. And good. There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Williamson. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so here is New Orleans following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Williamson in the post. McDaniels defending. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
Those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Timberwolves leading by 19. MP dishes to Gobert. Jump and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. MP is second. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Murray's checked in for Fears. And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
For MP, first in scoring, and he's also number 2 league-wide in field goal percentage. You love his ability to score over the top of the defense.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Now here's Murray. He's got 18. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Gobert with the block.
And Gobert's reach is essentially inescapable. He can swat any attempt away in the paint.
So it's the Pelicans now. And again, no good by New Orleans. McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. Count it, good. MP's got 58.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Murray outside. Cross in the tray. Murray's got 21 in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contained.
The drive by
He sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
backboard. To the paint. Outside for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 24 points for him.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. And fearless inside.
When you think about elite offensive players, Jim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for the defense.
Has anything become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and base type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run.
That's terrific. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be a Rudy Gobert.
And when healthy, Zion Williamson is remarkably explosive talent. The key moving forward is just consistently being available to play.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Bay comes in for Wells.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
So it's the Pelicans now.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Minnesota leading by 17. Timberwolves ball. Minnesota keeps possession. Here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. And stolen by Murray. Bay wide open and he fired. A three-pointer off the mark.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just a miss.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Pass to Murray for three. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
There you see Murray playing off the ball. That's a nice addition to his game.
Three-pointer. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's MP. 19 off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. They're getting pushed around on that low block.
Murray scanning the floor. Into the lane. Here's Bay. Carries it from 3-point range. Bay's got 7 points in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Pelicans trail by 17. Here's the screen to the middle. Here's Murray. Throws it down.
Since breaking into the league, Murray's assist numbers have steadily risen.
MP against Murray. Reed the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. Pass to MP. 5 on the clock. Good in the triple. 5 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. On the same page. Here's Spears. Williamson. Down low. Here's Messi. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
For his position and scoring prowess, Zion certainly puts up position.
So the Pelican foul by him. Messi is out there with Williamson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Spears in the front. The shot's good from Bey.
And maneuvering into position, Bey moving the needle.
MP right side. And stolen by Fears. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Out again, the Pelicans score.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
MP inside. For 3, Edwards. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Here's Murray. Easy 2 points on the lane. 33 points for DeJounte Murray.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
He's on the trifecta.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Bey. And here is Murray. Defended by DiVincenzo. Murray, no good. Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. And Hood that time.
A great sign for MP in his career was the ability to convert in traffic.
Fears with it. Covered by MP. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Fears. Pocket 6. There's a good screen. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
It's good. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Now here's Murray. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on the phone, VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking. We'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Here's Messi. Winning the basket by MP.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Jeremiah Fears.
And MP still has a shot in the air. Other guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
Gobert checked in for Minnesota. Dosunmu comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And a change for the Pelicans. Trey Murray checked in for Fears. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. It's going to be Murray shooting. It's going to be on MP. And that one misses.
And, you know, you get so much out of DeJounte Murray. He's a high-effort guy, but he also stuffs the box with points, rebounds, assists, and then defensively, he is just a pest who can be disruptive.
On left of the wing. Here's Williamson. Reed with the defensive effort.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the ball has been impressive.
He was not going to waste
workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess play and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
New Orleans will take possession. So both teams making some changes here. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Now here's Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Minnesota with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's MP. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Williamson right side. A wide open look here for Fears. A three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him in that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second team foul.
Free throw good, MP. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Now here's Williamson. Can make it, and Fears finishes it off.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
MP, no good. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Pass to Fears. Williamson outside. Over MP. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now, here's Reed.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Williamson, and there's the drive, and he lays it straight in.
That is a scary sight coming right at you. What a nice drive by Zion.
And Fears pulls it down. And the foul called on MP. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see?
Hello?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think
What's up, big girl?
and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
What's up, big girl? Yeah, you miss Daddy, huh? I know you miss me. What you doing? Yeah, you doing good, big girl? Took a bath? Oh, good. Why you so happy, big girl? Oh, no, I love you more, big mama. Yeah. I love you so much more, big girl. You chilling with... No, you ain't seen me in a minute. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. That's what you said. Yeah, come over and see. You about to leave? You about to hang up? Why she gotta hang up? It's bedtime. Tell her who she talking to. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. So, hey, I love you, big girl. Hey, listen to mommy and lay down, okay, big girl? Daddy love you, though. I'll see you, okay? Okay, mama, see you. I know you happy. I know, baby. Daddy gonna see you in a little bit, though, okay, mama, see you? Don't get in trouble, okay? I love you. All right, big girl.
Cap, this is the craziest pendant I've seen, man. A pendant with a Richard Mille inside of it. Man, this is a 30. This I go 1 to 20, but this is a 30 right here, man. Now, right here is where we separate the difference between art and jewelry. Some jewelry is art, but not all art is jewelry. You get it? This piece right here is from my family out there in Miami, A1 and Co. Man, the massive Cuban link for the whale. This is the world's largest Cuban chain, okay? That's 100 millimeters of Cuban chain manufactured by us. And you know the crazy thing about this Cuban chain is Saba could wear it as a top. It's available on tracksuits.com. You can see a size comparison. This is a regular one. And to size it up, this is what you're dealing with. 100 millimeters versus what we saw.
The House versus NCAA settlement. There's an example of it. Trey Weiser, 26 pounds. That's huge.
And we're back with part 2 of rating the rapper's chains. What if your lap was going on?
Hey, how much gold you got on right now? 650K?
The first higher education was not very irrelevant. These players don't step into the stats well. You sire, you lead, you pioneering spirit, in classrooms that are cultivated for full of ideas.
Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. All you ladies pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now. Lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should. Right now, lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. All you ladies pop your
A small decision, but it is intentional. Because even on the move, local food says something about you. Hot water, for those with a taste for taste. Let every moment feel intentional. That's a banner to learn more. Boxing, shadow boxing, yoga, cardio, stretch, Pilates, and more. Led by experts, Alex instructors, and world class. Start by being back to better to learn more. If you need more about it, what would you do for it? Would you put a plate of what to expect to reduce the risk of relaxation? Your basic score. Upper one measures your weight loss resistance, interaction, and sleep rate. Then, every morning you can find some practice and easy to understand score. From 1 to 100. So you learn how to take the quality of your sleep from okay to very high. Learn your sleep score with Apple Watch. Imagine is a flight.
All you ladies pop, yo. Never make these pursuit. Yes, the rumors are true.
Awful.
I have 1 billion Hilton Honors points, and I want you to.
How much you dropped on them bitches? I ain't dropped nothing on them. They're priceless. It's X's and just for. Oh, them is Juice WRLD's chains? Yeah, they're godless. That's when I feel like I'm alright. What? So you Juice WRLD? I don't know.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal. And this is exactly why Zion was the first pick in the draft, because he can absolutely overwhelm defenses.
Now, here's Reed. MP outside. MP throws it down.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Now, Fears. Pass to Queen. Fires the three. The rebound by Pippen. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've and count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Murray's checked in for New Orleans. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
And the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the match work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that match work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out the supporting cast than ever before.
We've got 1:18 left in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the best, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Murray kicks to Williamson. Over to the wing. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointers off the mark. MP against Martin. And dunk by MP.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP.
It's not rocket science, JQ. If the ball goes in, you keep shooting. If it doesn't, you stop shooting.
Simple as that?
Yeah, simple as that.
Kevin, over to you.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks.